8 with the Oakland Raiders. They are minus Luther Bradley, who has been out most of the season with a leg injury. Joe Washington finds a big hole, and Washington gets 14 yards to the 44-yard line for a Baltimore first down. And let's look at that play again.
Nickel defense bringing Fantetti out, and what do the Colts do? They run right where Fantetti was supposed to be, but he's on the sideline watching. They caught Detroit by surprise.
Baltimore. Jones on the draw play to Cleveland Franklin. He stopped shy of the first down, although he does move into Detroit territory. It'll be 3rd and about 3.
You're capable of winning on any Sunday.
3rd and 3 with Carr wide left and Butler wide right. Jones will throw for the first time. He's got the first down to Cleveland Franklin out of the backfield, banged down at the Detroit 40 by left cornerback Wayne Smith. Carr, always a deep threat. Jones wants to put it in the air on first down. His line gives him time. He throws over the middle. Carr makes the leaping catch. It's a gain of 19 to the 21, and another Baltimore first down.
Well, that's one way to get around double coverage.
To go against the Cardinals, an NFL record-tying 12 sacks. So it's been on again, off again for Jones and his offensive line. Joe Washington carries. The fumble was after the whistle. It is still Baltimore ball. Game's first possession. 10 minutes and 8 seconds on the first quarter clock. Jones has completed both passes he's thrown. Now he's 3 for 3, a dandy catch, 1st and goal. Joe Washington hauled it in on the 4. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. That's Butler in motion. They give it to Curtis Dickey. Dickey gets 2 before they converge on him, led by Ken Fantetti. Marvin Sims comes in. Speaking of power backs, number 39, they call him the cement truck, but they'll let Dickey take it in. If he can beat his man to the corner, which he does for the touchdown, he outran Wayne Smith to the flag, so they gave Dickey 3 cracks at it. He eventually got it home. Baltimore goes 70 yards with the game's initial possession, and that drive ends in the Dickey touchdown. 6-0 Baltimore. In 11 plays, the drive consumed 6 minutes and 12 seconds with 8:48 on the first quarter clock to score. Baltimore 7, Detroit 0. All season. On first down, it's no surprise that Billy Sims gets the call, and he battles for about 4 yards before being stopped. Sims had the worst day of his rookie season last week in Minnesota. He got only 21 yards on the ground. Harry Krause, rather than Sanders Shiver, is starting at the left side linebacker spot. Shivers is hurt, but he can play. Dexter Bussey carries, and it's a first down for Detroit. 9-yard line of Detroit with 7:25 to play in the first quarter, and Baltimore up 7-0. Danielson hands the ball to Sims, and Billy Sims breaks free into some daylight. He's hauled down by a combination of Larry Brazile and Bruce Laird.
As we watch here, he breaks through the line, but we'll see he runs right through a tackle. Right there. He just runs right through that tackle, which shows tremendous leg strength. Something you don't expect from a guy his size.
Nesby Glasgow is the free safety, and he wears number 25. They pitch it back to Billy Sims, and a loose football as he's hit. All kinds of white shirts surround it. If Detroit comes up with this, it's one of the all-time breaks, because there were 4 white shirts around the football, but Detroit apparently has held on to it.
David Hill are not seeing it too often.
Danielson has to throw. It's 3rd and a long 3. He lobs it out to Dexter Bussey, who makes the catch and is close to the first down, depending upon where they spot it. Derek Hatchett hauled him down. His 3rd year at the Lion Helm, 7-9 in 1978. A disastrous 2-14 with Danielson hurt last year. 3rd down and 10 from the 21. Danielson with time, lofting one for the end zone, batted away and incomplete. Freddie Scott almost outmaneuvered Bruce Laird. It looked like Laird had the position. Scott. They'll spot the ball at the 28. It's a 38-yard field goal attempt by the rookie Ed Murray, who is 16 of 24 in his 3-point tries this year, and it's blocked by Baltimore. The football's still loose. And the Colts are going to have it at about their own 45.
They should have gotten that field goal, but they had it blocked.
So now Burt Jones with a play fake wants to go to the air on first down. He scrambles out of some trouble. He tucks it in. He keeps it himself. He vaults over a tackler. He gets 11 yards and a Baltimore first down. It's 2:45 in his 3rd year out of Colorado State. 2nd and 10. And moving off left tackle is Cleveland Franklin, and Franklin showing some power. Gets 6 yards on the carry.
4-3.
On 3rd and 4, Don McCauley is in for Baltimore. Walt Williams is in as the nickel back for Detroit. Jones has time, tries to hit McCauley, and he can't hold on. Career rusher in NFL history behind Jimmy Brown and O.J. Simpson. Danielson backpedaling on 3rd down and 5. Scrambling out to his right. Looking and unloading over the middle, broken up. Interference. You got it. Nesby Glasgow interfered with Freddie Scott, and it will be a first down for Detroit. 7 of the Colts. 39 seconds to play first quarter. Danielson again to the air. Wings one out, and it's caught by Jesse Thompson. Thompson has another first down just shy of the 35. 32-yard line of Baltimore. They keep it on the ground, asking Sims to get 6. And Billy Sims, battling for yardage, is very close to the first down. And 9. Exactly 13 minutes to play in the first half. Lions have moved the ball well both times they've had it. Last time, however, they settled for a field goal try, and it was blocked. Sims adds to his rushing total. Nesby Glasgow makes the stop. A good block thrown for him by Dexter Bussey, who pulled out in front of it. Some movement along the line. Sims goes down, but so do some flags, and let's see what it will be. Is wide to the right. They need 7 yards on this second down play. The quick handoff goes to Billy Sims, and Mike Ozdowski is ready to greet him. The Colts were offside, as Ben Dreif indicates. Loose football. Pouncing on it, Bruce Laird. It is Baltimore ball. Cleveland Franklin gets about 5 yards on first down. Stopped by the combination of Bill Gay and John Mendenhall, the former Giant.
Franklin is carrying the ball more for Baltimore than most fullbacks have in the past. He's got good size, he's a very good blocker, and he's another added dimension to doing as much as they had in the past.
The 8th time this season that a Danielson pass has been picked off. Cleveland Franklin gets about 5 yards on first downs. Butler right and Carr left. Jones looking. Over the middle, and this one is picked off. So they take it right back. Ken Fantetti whirling out to midfield. 7-yard line of Baltimore. Freddie Scott is in motion. Danielson backpedaling and looking, stepping up into the pocket and hitting his man over the middle. The catch made by Freddie Scott. And a first down for Detroit. Derek Hatchett arriving on the scene too late. Ball at the Baltimore 35. Originally signed as free agents. Danielson dropping and looking. And again scrambling right. Again under pressure, and down he goes. So Baltimore records their first sack of the afternoon. Mike Barnes, who leads the club in sacks, gets credit for his 9th of the season, and Greg Fields, number 79, was also there. To the right. Jones dropping and looking, avoids the sack, throws on the run, got his man over the middle. Reese McCall is tight end.
I think Burt Jones was across the offensive line when he threw that ball.
Well, there is a flag down. Perhaps he did cross the line of scrimmage. We'll see. Scrimmage. Now Ben Dreif will give us the indication. We're just across the 36 is the line of scrimmage. No, it's okay, Gene. It's okay.
I was wrong.
It's the first one you've missed all season. 1:07 on the clock. They try to cross them up with the play to McCauley. McCauley off left tackle across the 30-yard line and close to a first. Baltimore hurrying the line up. Second down and 15 from the 28. Jones's numbers in the first half. Draw play to McCauley. Don McCauley with a penalty flag flying as he lunges across the 20-yard line to the 18.
Illegal motion number 62.
Illegal motion is called on Ken Huff, the right guard of Baltimore. Carr left, Butler right. Again, the draw to McCauley. It works again as the hole opens up. Now it's going to be third down, and they have to hurry if they want to get this play off. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Jones dropping back. Jones gunning one to the sideline and incomplete, which stops the clock with 3 seconds to go. Landry will hold at the 34, a 44-yard attempt. From this distance, Mickemeyer 2 of 4 on the season. The snap is kind of low. Landry gets it down, and the boot is good. Mickemeyer hits it on the last play of the first half. We'll be back in just a minute. 52 yards, a pass reception and run as long as 87. So he can be having a relatively bad afternoon and turn it all around in one play. Here he is again, showing some of his strength. It takes 3 Colts to bring him down as he wedges his way out to the 15. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Lions. Movement along the line.
It's a 3 down.
Fly. Gostowski was the guy who jumped off. You're right, it is a free down. If they can get something done, Horace King gathered in the pass and got less than what they'll get on the penalty. He is an excellent all-purpose back. Good pass receiver, good third down ball carrying. Billy Sims out to the 25-yard line for a pickup of 5 before Barry Krause, who's playing in place of Sanders Shiver, made the tackle. Danielson dropping, throwing over the middle. There's the first down. Horace King latching onto it and getting extra yardage as he drags people to the 45. First and 10, Detroit.
Him right in the face, and he had no place to go.
As a matter of fact, Simonetti is probably the league's smallest middle linebacker, 6 feet tall, 206 pounds. In his 5th year out of Texas A&M. 2nd and 5 from midfield. Billy Sims breaks outside, runs over Bruce Laird, and tumbles close to the first down with a penalty marker down as well.
That's a personal foul, grabbing the face mask, 5-yard penalty, and an automatic first down.
Ben Dreith doesn't change his mind. Danielson, the play fake to Sims, whirls around, pegs one over the middle, almost intercepted by Nesby Glasgow. In fact, he had it, and then Dexter Bussey rammed into him and knocked the ball free. 105-40 in the 4th quarter this year. Danielson, again with plenty of time. The pass is deflected and incomplete, leaving them with just shy of 3,000 no-shows. Joe Washington carrying, shedding some tacklers. Nifty bit of individual effort, turning this into a 7-yard gain for Baltimore. 3 from the Baltimore 27. Both wide receivers, Butler and Carr, are on the left side. They hand the ball to Cleveland Franklin, and Cleveland gets them their first down, I would assume. His forward progress should be marked at the 30-yard line. Franklin and Washington lined up in the eye. Fake to Washington. Jones firing. Catch made by Butler. Butler spun down at the 45 of the Lions. Ray Oldham got there for the tackle. Rookie from USC.
He really looks good for a rookie.
There he is in motion. They hand the ball to Curtis Dickey, their number 1 draft choice. And Dickey pounds his way to just shy of the 40. With a 69-yard scoring pass. It was 14-0 at one time until White hit Preston Pearson from 18 yards out to cut it to 14-7. Here's Dickey. Didn't take the football with him.
Oh, the
ball time. Let's see who comes up with it.
I think Al Baker has it.
Well, I'll wait for the officials to send a list. We have Lion players battling each other for the ball.
Well, I'm going to go with Al Baker because he's the best basketball player down there. Now we have a fight. Ken Fancetti.
They're going to walk off some yardage against them. Okay, Ben Dreith, tell us what's going on.
That's a personal foul on Detroit, number 51, after the dead ball.
It was not a penalty. They had some problems with the 30-second clock. It has now been adjusted. It's 1st and 10 for Detroit. They hand the ball to Billy Sims, and Sims, picking his way through the Baltimore defense, turns it into a 7-yard gain. Tight formation. Danielson hands the ball to Bussey, and Bussey looks like he has the first down. Collinger's number 73, and he is talking with the official right now. Not a serious enough infraction, apparently, to eject him from the game, but serious enough to create 1st and 25 from the 18. Danielson dumps one off as an afterthought, and it's caught by Freddie Scott, who goes rolling out of bounds. They pitch it back to Billy Sims. Sims is across the 1,000-yard mark and also across the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short yardage for Detroit, and doubtless now an announcement is coming up over the PA system. He is the first Lion rookie ever to rush for 1,000 yards. He is only the 2nd Lion ball carrier in history to rush for more than 1,000 yards. Yet another Oklahoma product did it. In 1971, Steve Owens had 1,035, so it's very possible that Sims will pass Owens later on this afternoon. They put the announcement up on the scoreboard that he has gone over the 1,000-yard mark, and the ovation is for Billy Sims. 3rd down and 3 for Detroit. Danielson. First down reception. It was Billy Sims who gathered it in. He was drilled backward, but when he caught the ball, he was across the 45. They had to go to the 44. So from a 1st and 25 situation, they salvage the first down and keep the drive alive. And still looking to put something on the scoreboard, but moving the ball now. Dexter Bussey veering to the outside. Good run by Dexter Bussey into Baltimore territory, and a flag goes down after the whistle. Tell us about it, Ben.
Personal foul, number 40 on the defense, piling on.
Bruce Laird, who has been an angry young man since the second quarter, when some calls began to go against him, and later there was a face mask call as he collided with Billy Sims. Laird, number 40, makes what is deemed a late hit. Oh, that's close. That is very, very close. All right, here's Dexter Bussey carrying, and Bussey, bursting off the left side, moves down to the 17-yard line before Nesby Glasgow halts that jaunt. That's
On very strong.
Jesse Thompson and Freddie Scott on the left side. It's 2nd down and 13 from the 20. Sims goes in motion to the right. Danielson dropping to throw. Danielson flipping it out of the backfield to Horace King, who makes the catch, survives a collision, and moves across the 15-yard line. Another penalty here against the Lions. They were holding. Jesse Thompson and Freddie Scott are the wide receivers. Danielson needs a big chunk. He airs one out for the end zone. Over everybody and incomplete. David Hill, the tight end, the intended receiver, and I think he believes he was interfered with. 7-yard line. We'll try a 47-yard attempt. Murray, the rookie from Tulane, drills it through. 3rd quarter. Lions will kick off when we come back. Colts 10, Lions 3. And hockey also have their share. Curtis Dickey carries on 1st down. The rookie trying to turn it upfield. They're waiting for him. 10 from the 19-yard line. Minute 50 to play 3rd quarter. Jones is 6 of 10 in the air so far. Fires one over the middle. He's got Reese McCall as tight end to midfield. Minnesota over Tampa Bay in the 2nd. Important score for the Lions. And the Cardinals continue to lead Dallas 21-10 in the 2nd quarter at Dallas. Here is Jones. The ball batted away, and was that a clean pickoff by Jimmy Allen? Apparently so. Allen back on his feet and racing down the sideline. Jimmy Allen, 35-yard line. Jimmy Allen running against the grain. The official is waving his arm saying the play is over. The fumble doesn't count. And there are all kinds of matters to sort out here. Allen may have stepped out of bounds back upfield across the 50. Ponders the situation on the Baltimore sideline. Final seconds of the 3rd quarter, and here is Billy Sims. Look out. Billy Sims bursting through that hole and down to the 30-yard line, an 18-yard run. That will conclude the 3rd quarter. And when we open the final frame, Detroit will be knocking on the door. They trail by 7, and they're on the move at the Baltimore 30. 2nd and 5 from the 25. Lions driving for what could be the tying touchdown. Danielson to the air. Throwing on the run. Catch made out of the backfield by Billy Sims. Sims lunging toward that yardstick, and he's very, very close to the first down. In Detroit's favor here as we start the 4th quarter. First of all, they're 4-0 here at home. Secondly, they've outscored their opponents in the 4th quarter 105-40. On the other hand, Baltimore's 4-1 on the road. Here's the peg over the middle. It's going to be 1st and goal as Freddie Scott latched onto it inside of Larry Brazil. And Sims is spun down on a good defensive play by Larry Brazil, who closed in a hurry from the secondary. Way with just an Ed Murray field goal, which will be virtually assured from this distance. Danielson wants 6. Looking, throwing, corner of the end zone. Almost inadvertently knocked into the hands of Freddie Scott.
This situation, you get down there, if a guy runs a good route at tight end, he has a very good shot.
Spotting it at the 14-yard line, 24-yard attempt. Ed Murray is perfect with it. He is now 5 of 5 in that particular range. And overall on the season, Ed Murray has made 18 out of 27 field goal attempts. Joe Washington and Cleveland Franklin are the running backs. Jones fakes to Washington, steps up, throws over the middle, deflected and intercepted. James Hunter has his 6th interception of the season. And as far as we know, he has the lead in the NFC in that department.
Their defense is their defensive backfield. These guys are going to get a lot better, but they have some young players back there. This is where Cleveland hurt them. And I think if Detroit's going to get in the end zone, they're going to need to do it by about throwing the football.
2nd and 8 from the 32 with 9.5 minutes left in the game. Baltimore 10 and Detroit 6. Billy Sims juggles the ball, gets it back, and turns the play into a 3-yard gain.
Hold on to the ball back.
Big 3rd down play. They need 4 from the 29. Danielson flushed out of the pocket and throws it away. Snap good. Ball down. Murray boots it. Plenty of leg to spare. Got it. He hit it from 46. Now they're within a point. So Ed Murray had his first one blocked this afternoon, but since then, a hat trick. He's hit 3 in a row, and Baltimore's lead is shaved to a point at 10-9. 8 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the ball game. And we're coming right back to the Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. In motion is Reese McCall. Jones stepping up and throwing and hitting Joe Washington, and little Joe skips out of bounds just shy of a 40. My observation is that not too many bodybuilders are also bowlers, but that is neither here nor there. Gene? They're going to try and run for the 3, and Joe Washington has it. Joe Washington out to the 45-yard line. Well,
Holding on the offense, pass interference on the defense. We're going to play it over.
And our alternate official in the booth, Gene Washington, is again, in uncanny fashion, 100% correct.
62 was holding, 40 pass interference.
There's the pass interference against Wayne Smith. The holding call is on Ken Huff, the right guard. As they say in the playground, it's a do-over. 6:25 remaining. 2nd and 9 again from the 46. Marvin Sims running without much finesse, but with plenty of power. John Mendenhall and Charlie Weaver combined to stop him.
There may be a face mask. Looks like there's a face mask penalty against the Lions.
As you can see, this is not one of the more memorable passing performances of Jones's career, but he could get hot at any time. Here's Sims on the delay, and Marvin Sims goes rumbling for 1st down yardage. Sims to the 30-yard line.
Number 68, offense.
Passing situation here. McCauley the better receiver of the two. Jones rolling, tucking it in, keeping it, spun out of bounds. Was the ball out of bounds? That's the question.
Well, I tell you, the way I saw it, Burt Jones was out of bounds, but the ball was still in bounds.
Well, if Jones stepped out of bounds in possession of the ball, that kills the play immediately, even if the ball itself was hanging back inbounds. Now let's watch.
He's in bounds. He loses the ball.
Definitely inbounds when he lost it. Now there's Baker. 3rd down and 20 from the 45. Perhaps we can return to that play. Jones flips it out to McCauley. McCauley has to get 20, and he won't do that. Penalty markers go down again. Stan White and Wayne Smith combining on the tackle. Minutes and 34 seconds remaining. The Lions trail it by a point at 10-9. They have the ball at their own 20-yard line. They give it to Billy Sims. Sims breaking off the left side, just runs right over Derek Hatchett and gets himself a 1st down. Nesby Glasgow stops him after a 13-yard gain. Say hello, ladies.
That's an incredible run by Billy Sims.
Which obviously has left David in a state of depression. Here's Danielson on 2nd down to Freddie Scott. Scott with the catch, but the gain is not too much. Exactly 4 minutes left as they snap it. Fake to Sims. Danielson trying to come right on this reverse play. Battling, lunging, coming close.
Oh, boy! I tell you what, he may have made this 1st down all on his own.
4th and an inch. They fumble the ball on the snap. On the other hand, if they recover their own fumble, they could well have the 1st down.
But do you know what happened?
They recovered their own fumble and they got the 1st down. Certainly not by design, but they got what they wanted. Scott in motion from the 44-yard line, 1st and 10. Danielson whipping one down.
Oh, wait,
catch by Billy Sims. Oh, what a grab.
Catch on it. Let's take a look. He sees Sims open. He's getting some pressure. He puts it up, puts a little air under it. But Sims goes up and makes a fabulous diving catch.
They just showed the replay up on the big scoreboard, and it drew another hand here at the Silverdome. Now they'll give this superstar a crack on the ground. Well, he could have been stopped for a yard loss. Instead, he dragged Bruce Laird for a couple of yard gain. You think about two, and we'll discuss that after this play. Dexter Bussey. It's going to be third down. You're golden. If they hit it, at least you've got some time to try and do something when you get the ball back.
You're absolutely right.
Here they go to Billy Sims on third down. Well, they stopped him. And now this is going to be, by no means, a guarantee for Ed Murray. A while ago, a 44-yard attempt. Game rides on this one. It's down. He meets it. It's got the distance. It's no good.
There's a penalty. There's a penalty. The flag down.
It was wide to the right. It had the distance, and now let's see what the penalty is.
Well, from the indication, it's against Detroit.
2 timeouts remaining for Detroit. Sims carries. They put him down. They come up with the football, but no. Dave Purifoy taking off with the ball. Shades of Herman Edwards of the Philadelphia Eagles a couple of years ago at Giant Stadium, when Joe Pizarczyk botched that handoff attempt to Larry Zonka in the closing seconds, and the Eagles had a miracle victory, but this time they say no. Sims was down. There's no fumble. Blocked a punt, which wound up being a touchdown, and the Lions won the game 13-10. Wonder if that's going through anybody's mind. Curtis Dickey renders it all academic. He got the first down. The Lions have one more timeout left, but now it doesn't make any difference. Their record is 6-5. The Lions are also 6-5. Mike McCormick walks off the winner. The final score, the Colts 10 and the Lions 9. A disappointed Monty Clark heads for the locker room, and we'll come back to wrap this one up at Pontiac, Michigan in just 1 minute. For Gene Washington, I'm Bob Costas. There's the story of the game. The Eddie Murray kick, which just missed. Baltimore wins at 10-9. Stay tuned for the second half of today's NBC football doubleheader following these messages from your local stations.